We are the Articulate Coven. We are your unofficial fan podcast and community for the works of Anne Rice, especially the Immortal Universe series on AMC and AMC Plus. I am Joel.
I'm Ashley.
And we are the Articulate Coven. And we are finally getting around to something that people have been asking us very often about, Ashley.
Yeah.
Will you be reacting to the official trailer? So listen, we did the bootleg trailer like 4 months after it came out.
We did. We take our time with trailers, apparently. Joel has been on record not loving trailers because they ruin too much sometimes.
AMC in particular is on my bad side with their post-episode trailers for Talamasca right now. They are running... They're running too many things in them. They've ruined a Raglan James appearance in particular that I thought was just, if they do that for the Vampire Lestat, I'm going to be very upset, honestly. The good news is for you and me,
pretty miffed.
We'll be watching them early, so it won't matter. Anyway,
right.
Better late than never is what I say.
Always.
Man, do you remember that insane Dick Tracy movie that they made in the 90s?
Oh, yeah, with Madonna.
Okay. Yes. I saw a performance of Madonna's. I don't know if it was at the Oscars or what, but she was doing the main song that she sings in the Dick Tracy movie, and it's a Sondheim song, but it's like later is better than never, but never is better than I can't remember. Sooner is better. That's what it is. Sooner is better than later, but later is better than never is the main thrust of it. And I'm like, first of all, man, Madonna in 92 was really something, wasn't she? But that's your lesson for this trailer as well. It took us a minute to respond to the bootleg. We're faster now responding to the official. So ta-da.
I'm excited it's not going to look like someone filmed it in their purse.
I know, right? Now, I will say, unlike the bootleg, you and I have both watched this already when it first came out. But boy, there is some really good stuff in here for us to talk about. And there will be a few things that you and I have been able to dissect through others' viewing of the trailer that we wouldn't have if we had done this way back when. So there we go.
Right.
All right, let's start the damn thing.
Call comes in from some Hollywood asshole asking me whether I want to write the movie version of the book. I'm like, blow me, lose my number. Calls me back a week later. What about a documentary? I'm like, Louis won't even talk to me. He says, not Louis, Lestat, the white guy. I'm like, blow me. I hang up.
I like that he's got one solid answer, right? It's not,
blow me.
No, thank you.
Blow me. That is a man who is saying what he means and meaning what he says.
Yeah. Daniel post-transformation he's got his groove back.
He had zero fucks to give before. He's in the negative now in his fucks.
Yeah. It's Daniel's fucks -1.
Yes.
That famous Japanese monster movie coming soon to a theater near you. Only in IMAX.
A week later, I want to direct it, figuring that'll end it. I have one meeting with him, a meeting with Lestat's lawyer, and it's Vampire Rumspringa for Danny Boy Malloy.
Again, okay, I've done that more than once with clients. I don't really want to take this job they're offering, so I say some audacious number. They quickly say yes, and I think, fuck, I should have doubled that.
Oh, now I gotta do it. But I am gonna get paid.
Yeah, baby. I will get to direct. Man, I saw a good Instagram reel today of Ethan Hawke talking about directing the Lisa Loeb video for Stay.
Oh my god.
Which he won the best music video of the year that year at the MTV Awards, I think, or something. But it was literally the first thing he had ever directed. And he was just like, oh, the song doesn't repeat itself, so I can do it all in one shot. Let's just do a oneer. He was just walking around shooting it we'll start on the cat, then we'll move over here, we'll go back. It'll be great. Anyway, sometimes
that was not a storyboarded effort.
No, sometimes you just ask an audacious thing, and it turns out the world makes you direct the Vampire Lestat's tour. Okay, big question here. Do you think we will get a Vampire Lestat book in universe? Somebody commented on one of our recent Talamasca videos after we heard the song. You and I were talking about the book must be out, or I mentioned that, I think, maybe. And they were like, the book is obviously out. We saw Daniel doing a signing. I meant not Interview with a Vampire. I meant the Vampire Lestat.
Vampire Lestat.
Yeah.
I don't think it's happened yet.
I wonder if he'll maybe put it out at the end of this season, like after the tour is over. I mean, I don't know.
Or it might be something that happens in the first couple of episodes. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, good point. Maybe, yeah, it's early on. He releases his life story, and the book is not. It's just the life story part. It's not everything that we know.
Yeah,
in
they've got
the
to clean
up.
Printed. Yeah, they've got to kind of clean up. Clean up the Interview with the Vampire book nonsense first before we, kind of explain what's happening and where we are. We got to get back in the world,
I will say, I think all of this stuff, all of the divorce proceeding stuff that we see later in this trailer, I think all of that is in the first episode. I
feel like much of what we've seen so far is from very early episodes. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm glad the book worked out for you.
You read it? You liked it?
I didn't like me in it. Passive, selfish, a liar, and not the lying to myself kind of fucking liar.
He didn't like the part about Claudia and him on the train.
Never fucking happened. I couldn't read the words in the bootleg trailer that we watched, but yeah, he says on that
in Sharpie.
Lestat has written in the book in Sharpie, never fucking happened.
I love that he's clearly read this book 800 times and has made all kinds of notes in it and then sent it to Daniel.
Yeah. It's interesting to me. I mean, even today, I saw a post in some random Facebook group that I'm not a member of where they had a picture of Rockstar Lestat, and the commenter was like, I never started the show because of all the changes they made. Did you see that? You probably saw it because I commented on it, maybe. Yeah. I commented in there and I was like, somebody had commented already for me. This is a perfect example of getting the spirit of the show or the spirit of the book exactly right, even though you change a million things about it. And there are adaptations that are slavish to fact and lose the spirit. And then there are adaptations that are like Interview so far, and I'm hoping the Vampire Lestat, slavish to spirit, even when they make changes to the actual storyline. And it's interesting to me that it seems like with this discussion of the book released in universe, we're going to get some of that in the show, right? There's going to be some, you changed, that's not even the way that it happened.
Yeah, I've got to re-fucking write it now because fuck you, Yeah,
I think all of that is fascinating for us, and I think it's gonna be so much fun to talk about. It's gonna be so much fun.
This show's gonna be so good. I'm so ready.
I'm a little killer. I'm a lonely one. I'm the trigger in upper spine, telling you to run. I'm a hanging shadow. I'm the last alive. I'm the past and the future, the last of the soldiers are cooling down. Where the rock and roll is, where the gears head, where the love and the face of the mud, where this stupid rhyme.
Okay, first of all, I got caught up in the music for a minute. Like, genuinely, I'm gonna enjoy this so much. I'm gonna enjoy this so much.
A good time.
It's good. I mean, it's one of the reasons why we were so mad in episode 5 of Talamasca, and all they gave us was a little bit more of Longface. We're like,
little teasers.
Do you know how many times we've listened to Longface? Like, this is not. I saw somebody comment. I got all excited because I was like, "Hey, this song's in my playlist." Wait a minute, what? And they're like, oh, it's Lestat. That's why it's in my playlist.
That was the Lestat appearance in Talamasca, kids.
Yeah. Okay. So many things there are revealed. We get a little glimpse of. I love the little smirk that Gabrielle gives. Like
in the crowd, like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, she's a little over her boy and over their response to him, but at the same time, I think there's probably also, and I hope we're going to get this in her performance and their relationship in the show. there's a little bit of pride in the
Oh,
fact that
pride,
he
100%.
can command this kind of crowd and this kind of audience and response.
Yeah.
Who is the fellow? I'm gonna back it up just ever so slightly here. Who is
table?
our fellow at the table? Yeah,
At the
in black at the table.
Yeah. Oh my
There we go.
God.
Who is this Alan Rickman looking motherfucker here? This is not
It's a
our
vampire.
Marius.
Look at his fingernails.
Definitely a vampire and his fingernails. This is not our Marius, right? This is not
No.
what's his name? But no, it's not.
I mean,
that
I
guy.
can't
I'm
tell,
fairly
but
certain.
it doesn't.
Yeah, maybe not, but I don't think so. And the hair would not fit. I don't buy that this is Marius. Makes me wonder if it's Magnus. This
If
would
it's
not be an
Magnus,
incredibly
yeah.
book accurate Magnus, but if we're going early story, which so far in these flashbacks have all been pretty early in Lestat's story, Magnus would be the obvious answer there. I also think Marius is going to be a later season entry.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
do
think
too.
he's going to come in right away. And if he does, I don't think it's going to be with Lestat necessarily, which if
Right.
this thing's going to end up being sort of, mockumentary and flashbacks. Anyway, my guess is Magnus here. I'm putting my money on that.
Yeah. That's my guess too. Ooh.
Oh, and he did not direct a play and then come home canoodling with one of its victims, did he? Who did that, I wonder? Repeat the name.
That would be Armand.
Armand.
You want to get into Armand?
I will
This
say,
poor lawyer.
yes, first of all, God bless her. Both of their lawyers are fairly patient,
Oh,
and
God
I'm
bless.
sure overpaid.
And well paid.
Yeah,
Very well paid.
Very well paid on both sides of this table, certainly. Whose idea was it to hang the picture of the that is the Golden Gate Bridge behind
The
them,
Golden
right?
Gate Bridge behind them, yeah.
Here's the problem with Lestat and others like Lestat, because I've known a few in my real life. The thing that you hate the most, the thing that's going to ruin your entire day, the thing that will make you scream at someone you love across the table, maybe don't beg them to mention it and discuss it, right? Like he's like,
baiting
say
him
the
into
name.
Oh, Jesus. It's so dramatic. I love it. He's so dramatic.
And then as soon as Louis says the name, Armand. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. This French motherfucker here.
What a treat. What a treat.
Santiago, I could understand. At least he had a presence.
Damn.
I'm happy to just
And I agree.
He did have. Okay, I want to give some feedback right there. Actually, on the presence, I saw a great comment the other day on Ben Daniels in particular, and I was
God,
like,
I love him.
Yeah.
I'm literally kind of obsessed with that man now.
Here we go. From KKS 2360 on YouTube. I
Uh-huh.
just rewatched Ben Daniels as Bel Rios in Apple series Foundation. I knew that he was in it. I think he comes in season 3 of Foundation. And I totally agree about his abilities as an actor to completely become the focal point in a scene.
Crazy.
He doesn't. Yeah, right. He doesn't look particularly tall, but he emanates strength and power so well as Rios and force and influence as Santiago. Daniels manages to make a 6'4" Lee Pace, who plays Empire, the ruler of a universe of billions of souls, look petty and hollow when he's standing toe-to-toe with him as Bel Rios. And to some extent, his acting as Santiago is so powerful that Louis taunting him by calling him Francis seems manufactured for the purpose of winding Santiago up. But it doesn't sound like a true account of Santiago as a human, mostly because he strikes me as the kind of individual who is never at fault and who always tells himself stories about how powerful he's always been and how those fools were too stupid to understand. Lol. Yeah, I haven't watched Foundation yet. It is absolutely on my list. We know you're an Apple holdout until the cows come home. But Ben Daniels is great in everything. I'm with Lestat. Santiago has a presence.
He has a presence. I mean, and I love Stephen Ray, who played the character in the 94 film. I love that actor.
Yeah.
But it didn't make me give a shit about Santiago. It made me excited for him to get killed. But this guy, I was like, holy shit. I need a whole spinoff about fucking Santiago now.
I mean, you never asked who Santiago's maker was or cared previously.
I never
but
gave
now
a shit.
You're like, who did they bury that made Santiago that mad at Armand? And like, are we going to learn about him? Will we see when Santiago was a young actor that got turned? You know. Anyway, I don't know that we will, but yeah, bring Ben Daniels back for anything and everything. Thank you.
Yeah,
he has a presence. That is not to say that we don't love Assad as well, but yes.
Oh, I mean, he is a sweet little murder
a delectable
gremlin.
little gremlin, exactly. Yeah.
We love him.
Did you take turns driving across the Golden Gate Bridge? Who held the wheel harder?
Writing numbers on each other's backs and pretending to guess them wrong.
I bet. I bet! Come on. Very specific detail to pluck out of thin air! What did they put?
I bet! Perfect pause here, because as we said earlier with our maybe Magnus, many have speculated Louis' attorney here. I couldn't think of the word
look
lawyer.
At his nails.
That's a vampire as well. That is also a vampire for sure. Yeah.
Who he? Who you?
My guess is he's going to be somebody original. My guess is this will not be a character from the books.
Oh, yeah, I would
Although,
assume too.
It would be interesting if Louis had made connections with some broader agency in some fashion, right? Okay, so at the end of season 1, I hadn't thought about this, but at the end of season 1, he basically calls vampires worldwide out, right? He's like, come on and get some.
I'm Batman.
Maybe not necessarily Talamasca connected, but what if there is some sort of organized group who's like, well, you were wronged and the ancient order should change and it is okay to be public and maybe we need to take a step up. We know vampires have opinions in this universe, so it would be interesting if this guy was not just a personal connection for Louis. Okay, more Raglan. Who is that beside him? I got to back up just a second. Who is that with Raglan? Come on. That's Rashid!
It's Rashid!
It's real Rashid.
It's real Rashid, kids. It's happening.
Also, he's not wearing the exact same frames, but we didn't see Rashid in glasses before either, and now he's wearing glasses like Raglan. Okay. Oh, hey, wait, that was Delaney. That was Delaney.
That was Delaney. Him raking his head down that wall is... There's Delaney.
She is. Look at her. Oh, and she's burning too. She's burning. Her hand's burning. This is so we're definitely going to get the trial. You mentioned it. We saw a behind the scenes shot of her in the dress. And we're definitely going to get the trial from Lestat's point of view. Which, if you're a Lestat lover like us, will prove what Daniel guessed at and presumed in season 2, that it was Lestat that was trying to convince the crowd, and it was Lestat that saved Claudia and Louis, or tried to save Claudia and did save Louis, not Armand. So, boy. All right. Several people have commented on our discussions previously about other than being salacious, what's the point of the blood piss here? I think it is just it's salacious to us, the viewer, obviously, right? But why would he do this in the universe?
Public?
He would do it to hurt somebody's feelings or gross them out or make a power play. I mean, not to compare our beloved blonde vampire to a terrible current real world human being, but this is a move not unlike saying quiet piggy to someone, right? This is some bullshit right here. Pissing blood in front of someone is unnecessary. This would be because you're trying to show off how dominant and powerful you are and how helpless they are, I would say. So yeah, this is a
or you want to make someone think that you've got a severe kidney problem.
I mean, maybe that too, if they don't know you're vampire, maybe. Yeah, okay. I hadn't thought about that.
No, I don't think that's legit.
No, I don't think so either. Oh, by the way, wait a minute. That was Daniel pissing blood.
Yes, Daniel pissing. That's not Lestat pissing.
I think it's two different.
Is that two different?
I think it's two different. I think it's two different urinals.
Two different urinals in the same bathroom.
Yes,
yes, they are. Wait, is that the same bathroom? It's not.
I think it's two different bathrooms even. Yeah, it's two different total bathrooms. But that's Daniel.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, all of that talk I did about it being a power play, maybe it's not. Maybe they're going to say when they drink alcohol, they just got to piss. Maybe they don't have to drink normally, but if they do, they're going to, oh man. Okay, I might be a little mad if they just piss blood just because. That's unnecessary and very not Anne. I know everybody else is mad. I say everybody else. Many people are mad about them spilling blood when they drink. We've talked about the cinematic nature of needing to have a little blood flow. Yeah.
Otherwise,
blood piss. Blood piss is unnecessary, I would say, probably. Rollin, you're going to have to convince me on that one. I'm going to hold out my skepticism.
I'm tickled by it. I know it's not in universe, but I think it's fucking hilarious.
It could be very funny. I will give him that. Could be very funny. Okay. Is that Gabrielle
oh my God, that lady's shooting
right?
I think so, and that lady is shooting a ping pong ball out of her vajay.
I've heard about that trick. I haven't seen it in person though. Okay, who could this fella be on our left? Is that Lestat on our left?
It looks like him.
It could be him, wearing the wolf killer cape, perhaps even.
I don't think a cape, but maybe like a
shawl sort of
a modern
thing.
kind of version of that. You know, like a modern take on it.
But that's definitely Gabrielle on the right. That's the same outfit she's wearing at the concert, I would think. I'm fairly certain.
I don't know if it's the same outfit, but it looks like the same hair.
Yeah. Boy, what an excellent pausing game I've got today.
Hey,
man,
Booty.
I remember this shot. I remember this shot now from the trailer, but I thought then, and I think now, hello to various body shapes. This is not necessarily the shape that we might expect in a strip club on a mainstream AMC show. And I say applause. We could go to more various shapes even. Like, don't stop here. Let's go on.
Oh
wait, who was our vampire?
An ample booty.
Yeah, who was our vampire in the crowd there? Okay, we do not know him.
I don't know.
But he's also hungry for the booty, I would say. Maybe not at the booty. Maybe he's in the
I
concert
feel like that's at
instead.
his concert, yeah. Because look at all the lights.
Everybody's got their cameras out, yeah. Okay, and there is a flash of what I am certain we're going to get, which is Dream Louie. This is also at a concert, I would say, but here he is in his classic garb. That's Louis when he's turned right there. So yeah, Dream Louie is going to be a thing. We also, I don't know if it's in this trailer or one of the other things that we've seen, but there's a moment in the studio where Lestat is singing and Louis is on the other side of the microphone, but it's Dream Louie. Okay, there is our killer, and we got a better view of him here in the full trailer. Yeah, that's definitely killer. That is definitely killer.
I'm so excited to watch this guy get ripped limb from fucking limb.
Yeah, me too.
I'm so excited.
Shitty hairstyle is just going to make it sweeter. Hey, you know what occurs to me? This might be period. This might not be modern day even. Look at that shirt. That could be a 70s shirt, and we don't see our Louis here. Do we see our Louis before that? Let's see. Oh, when he shushes. Is that his 70s hairstyle maybe? I think it might be. Look, it's a little wild. It's a little thicker. Yeah, a little natural. I think this might be a flash. I think we might see Killer die in the 70s.
Well, I'm happy for him to die sooner. That's great.
Yeah, indeed. But I mean, like, look at that giant collar, right? Like he's got a
that's a really aggressive print too.
Yeah. And the little silver chain. I mean, he could just be out of season, right? He could be out of fashion. That happens for vampires as well. But you look at the shoulder here. That could be a leather jacket. Yeah, I could see this being the 70s when this happens. And bully, I say. Oh, that was Gabrielle making out. That was Gabrielle making out with a lady.
Good girl. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. A charming redhead too. Oh, we speculated about this maybe being Jesse. Boy, here we are on the other side of Talamasca. We can say now, we really, really thought going in that we were going to get at least one of the actual book characters introduced.
Absolutely not.
Nary a book character in sight.
I'm not mad. I don't care. It's fine. But
I'm just assuming that Rollins got them all hold up already. That's what I'm holding out hope for.
There's a plan.
Whether this is Jesse making out with Gabrielle or not, I don't know. It could be Jessica Rabbit for all I care.
Yeah, it could just be a stripper at the club, y'all. This doesn't...
And not every redhead is necessarily connected to the Great Family, or the Mayfairs.
And we can't tell by our fingernails, so we're gonna have to move on to the next scene.
That's right. Can't come quick enough. All right, they still won't say. They still have not said, but we believe that this thing is going to happen in April.
April.
Yeah, we've gotten some very good hints from various people. It feels like that will be the layout.
Such a nice gift for my birthday it'll be.
Well, the fact that they have begun filming on Mayfair Season 3 tells me they could probably get that out the end of October next year, just like they did Talamasca this year, which means they'd have 2 for 26. If they renew Talamasca anytime soon, then we could potentially have 2 going for 27. Maybe, cross your fingers. I don't know. At least 1 you'd have up and running for 27. And my hope is that they have already behind the scenes greenlit another season of the Vampire Lestat so that could roll straight ahead into production for the next year. I will just say, as we sit here, there's been no rumors about production. There's been no confirmation of new filming or anything like that. So we're just crossing our fingers right now.
We're just going to be patient. Or
we're just going to be less than patient, if I'm being very honest.
We're going to try to be patient.
All right, stay tuned, folks. We are also going to be reacting to the video of Lestat and the Ferns. That's all I know. I know lots of people making between two Ferns jokes. I have not watched this one yet.
You haven't watched it?
It's very short. No, I haven't watched it at all yet.
It's very short.
So that's coming up next. So stay tuned here. And don't forget, if you are not already, subscribe to the channel here on YouTube, or you can join us over on Patreon, articulatecoven.com/join. $2 or more a month gets you access to everything we do early and ad-free. Until the next time, we've been your hosts. I'm Joel.
I'm Ashley.
And we are the Articulate Coven.